Okie dokie. Alright. I am going to make this video about quadrants, lunaries, and the soul's architecture. Produced by the Department of Ontological Cartography. Presented at the Meridian Vault, Secure Himalayan Location, Equinox, March 2027. Decoding the Incarnation's Blueprint from Angular Dynamics to Existential Imperative. Alright. So the quadrant system as cosmic clock and crucible. So what we need to know is there's 4 quadrants. Okay? It's a dynamic 4-phase engine of consciousness evolution divided into the 4 quadrants. Each quadrant represents a 90-degree arc of daily rotation corresponding to a fundamental stage of being in the world. So quadrant 1, houses 1 through 3, the self-creation engine, the arc, elemental quality, ontological phase, in our houses. Some examples. So the arc ascendant, eastern horizon 2, Imun Coli in a deer, the IC. So our EQ, personal initiative, realm of cardinal fire, first, fixed earth and mutable air, third, forging of the instrument, Aries, primal spark of I am, first house, body, persona, initial thrust into existence. Second house, Taurus, consolidation of self-worth, I have, resources, values, the materialization of identity. Third house, Gemini, the articulation of the self, I think, communicate, mental frameworks, siblings, local environment, mind's first tools. Here's a philosophical question. How do I construct a vessel capable of holding my purpose? Planets here show you how you build your sense of self from the ground up. Okay. Now as I go, I will have to erase stuff because Google Docs doesn't like it when you over-highlight. So here's our second quadrant with the 4th through 6th houses. So the 4th, 5th, and 6th house, the root and refinement crucible. Our arc, IC nadir to the descendant western horizon. And our EQ, private integration, a realm of cardinal water, the 4th house, fixed fire, 5th house, mutable earth, the 6th house. Our OP, cultivation of substance and soul. So we know 4th house is Cancer, root system. I feel, I am nurtured. Origins, family, the subconscious mind, the private self. 5th house, Leo, creative heart, the create, express, joy, romance, children, the ego's authentic signature. 6th house, Virgo, the refinement through service. I analyze and serve, health, routine, work, purification of the instrument. Okay. Our philosophical question for this quadrant is, what must I digest from my past and what craft must I master to make my private self substantive? Planets here show your karmic inheritance, the daily alchemy that turns raw potential into skill. Alright. Our third quadrant, houses 7 through 9, the externalization and expansion bridge, descendant, western horizon, to the MC, midheaven. Our EQ, social and philosophical engagement, realm of cardinal air, the 7th house, fixed water, the 8th house, mutable fire, the 9th house. Our OP is the meeting with the other and the horizon. 7th house, Libra, the conscious mirror, I relate, partnership, open enemies, explicit projection of self. 8th house, Scorpio, transformational crucible, I share, transform, and release. Shared resources, death, rebirth, occult depth, psychology of the other. In 9th house, Sagittarius, quest for meaning, I believe, and explore philosophy, law, long journeys, the search for larger truth. Our PQ is through what relationships, losses, and beliefs will my worldview be shattered and expanded. Planets here force you beyond yourself into the realms of law, meaning, and fusion. Our fourth quadrant and final quadrant is the 10th through the 12th houses. So the 10th, the 11th, the 12th. The legacy and dissolution sphere. Our MC, midheaven, to the ascendant, rising sign, eastern horizon. Public and transcendent return, the 30Q, a realm of cardinal earth, the 10th house, fixed air, the 11th house, immutable water, the 12th house. Our OP is the contribution to the collective and return to source. 10th house is Capricorn, the public edifice. I achieve in structure, career, reputation, authority, social destiny. 11th house Aquarius, collective vision. I inspire with others, friends, groups, hopes, future-oriented innovation. 12th house Pisces, dissolution of boundaries. I surrender and transcend the unconscious, secrets, institutions, liberation, cosmic womb. Our PQ is what structure will I build in the world and what must I ultimately release to become whole. Planets here tie your personal journey to the collective and the transcendental. Okay? Now let's look at our lunary placement. Sun and moon is the consciousness core within the quadrants. Quadrant system is the stage. Sun and the moon are the central actors. Their placement by house reveals where in the evolutionary process your core consciousness is focused. So the sun's house placement, stage of life where your essential self must learn to shine and become authoritative. It's your non-negotiable spotlight. 10th house sun must build a public legacy. Why? Because that's Saturn. 4th house sun must create a new foundation, often healing the ancestral line. Why? Because it's Cancer. Created the 4th. Moon's house placement. Stage of life where your soul psyche feels vulnerable, nourished, and emotionally invested. It's your karmic comfort zone and emotional curriculum. 7th house moon learns security through partnership. 8th house moon learns it through emotional and financial mergers. Okay? Lunary axes. Sun-moon relationship by aspect and house polarity creates your life central dramatic tension between your conscious purpose, the sun, and your subconscious needs, the moon. This tension plays out across the quadrant landscape. Alright, the key to incarnation, the ascendant and its ruler. This is the heart of today's transmission. So the ascendant, Lagna, is not a mask. It is the precise angle of incarnation. Specific vantage points your soul chose to enter space-time. Its sign is the lens of perception, the first filter through which all cosmic data passes. The true secret, the answer to why you are here, lies with the ruler of the ascendant. Ascendant ruler's placement, the soul's mission statement. So wherever the planet that rules your ascendant is placed and how it is configured reveals the primary arena of action, the house. Your soul's energy is funneled into the affairs of this house. This is the main theater of your life's work, okay? The ascendant ruler in the 10th house, your identity is expressed through career, status, and public achievement. You are here to build something in the world. The ascendant ruler in the 4th house, your identity is expressed through home, family, roots, or creating psychological security. You're here to heal a lineage or establish a sanctuary. Quality of action, the sign it is in shows the style you must master to fulfill that mission. So for example, ruler in Capricorn, master discipline, strategy, and patience. For example, ruler in Gemini, master adaptability, communication, and synthesis. Here are the karmic tools and challenges, the aspects. The planets' aspects are your cosmic allies and tutors. Ruler conjunct Saturn. Your mission requires mastering limitation, hard work, and time. Saturn is your stern teacher. Ruler trine Jupiter. Your mission is supported by faith, opportunity, and wisdom. Jupiter is your benefactor. Here's our PQ and answer framework. So the question posed by the chart is, how does a consciousness with a rising sign, ascendant sign, lens, a core purpose to the sun's house and emotional needs rooted in moon's house, fulfill its destiny by focusing its essential energy, the ascendant ruler's house, in the manner of the ascendant ruler's sign, while navigating lessons from the key aspect to the ruler. Alright, so what are we really dissecting here? Oops. We're asking about a few major things. Descendant, lens, core purpose to sun's house, emotional needs rooted in moon's house, essential energy, ascendant ruler's house, manner of ascendant ruler's sign, navigating lessons from key aspect of the ruler. Alright? Here's the answer. The soul's mandate, a synthesized statement. For example, the ascendant is in Scorpio. The lens is to perceive depth, power, and truth. Sun is in the 10th house. Purpose is to achieve public authority and structure. Moon is in the 8th house. The needs are emotional security through shared transformation. The ascendant ruler is Mars, okay, in Capricorn in the 12th house. Mission is to focus discipline, strategic action. Mars in Capricorn in service of liberation, institutions, or the unseen. The 12th house. Our key aspect is Mars square Pluto, the challenge being to navigate and direct immense transformative power without being destroyed by it. Here's the soul's mandate. So what we're just doing is using all our puzzle pieces and putting it together, okay? Now we have our mandate. This incarnation is of a consciousness that sees the hidden power dynamics in all things. Scorpio ascendant, destined to build a public legacy of authority. Sun in the 10th house, whose emotional fulfillment is found in deep bonds and shared regeneration. Moon in the 8th house. Soul's mission is to apply a disciplined, strategic, and ambitious will. Mars in Capricorn, to the service of liberating collective secrets or healing institutional wounds. 12th house. The ultimate karmic test is to wield a transformative power, Pluto, that this position grants with absolute responsibility. Lest it consume the self square, the soul came to be a disciplined revolutionary, a surgeon of the collective shadow, building a legacy, the 10th house, by mastering the secrets, 8th and 12th houses of power itself. Alright? Let's look at our practicum from analysis to initiation. You will now leave here merely having learned a technique. You will leave having performed an archaeology of your own incarnation. First, we plot your quadrant emphasis. Count planets in each quadrant. Where is the density? That is your soul's current work site. Locate your lunary core. Identify the sun and moon houses. Feel the tension or harmony between your purpose and your needs. Conduct the ruler analysis. Follow the ruler of your ascendant, its house, sign, and aspects, or your personalized celestial compass. Formulate your mandate. Use a philosophical question framework to write your soul's mission statement. And here is the Institute's final revelation. The ascendant ruler's path is not a fate to be suffered, it is a quest to be undertaken. Understanding this map allows you to move from being a passive subject of your chart to the conscious author of its expression. You are not here to have a chart, you are here to fulfill it. The chart is the question your soul asked before you were born. Your life is the answer you are here to live. Proceed to the chamber of reflection. Your charts await. The analysis terminals are active. Begin the excavation of your purpose. That is the end of this transmission. Thank you for watching this video, and if you want to learn more advanced astrology, subscribe and like. We appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one teaching you more.